All right. So, Quill's not on yet. I don't think I've got a two-player screen set up. So, we will deal with this. Hopefully, he'll be on. Welcome to Magic Mushrooms Mead. I'm going to start our ad, and hopefully, Quill will be on by the time the ad is over. So I'm going to mute us and hit add, and then, yeah, be right back. What we will do is we will pick up next week. So, Pat, did you guys want to do the commercial?
For sure. We're ready. Cadence, you want to start her off? Okay, hold on. Ready, set, go. Hold on to your 20. I already screwed up. Hold on to your D20 bag and don't shrink away. Are you ready to take your Pathfinder adventures to the next level? Well, we've got something special for you.
Introducing Arkham Forge Toolkit.
Yeah, you're good. The ultimate companion for game masters
and storytellers alike. And guess what?
What?
It's one-time payment, no subscription fees. Imagine that!
No way! The Arkham Forge Toolkit can be used fully offline and installed in an unlimited number of devices with just one purchase. That's right, unlimited. So whether you're planning your next dungeon crawl at home or preparing for your next Pathfinder Society mission, your toolkit is right there with you.
But wait, there's more. Easily import and manage your own content, build fully animated maps with real-time lighting, and hook up a TV or projector for an in-person gaming experience that will blow your party's mind faster than a fireball spell.
Whoa, that sounds intense.
It is.
Oh, manage your campaigns with a robust linkable note system because let's face it, keeping track of your epic saga is just as important as slaying that ancient dragon.
Ooh.
And speaking of
dragons, set the scene with impressive audio that will transport you and your players to another realm. It's like having a Bard's magical soundtrack for your very own Pathfinder adventure.
Wow, that sounds amazing. Are you worried about licensing? Fear not, fellow
adventurer.
No,
I'm not.
You're not? Oh, that's great, because Arkham Forge's Toolkit comes with a full commercial license to export those maps, giving you the freedom to share your creations far and wide, whether you're a member of the Pathfinder Society or the Guild of Wonders. You are covered.
And here's a little extra magic for you. Use the word mushroom tips.
Mushroom tips!
Mushroom tips! That's one word. For $5 off the Arkham Forge Toolkit. Whenever you choose the fantasy or sci-fi starter pack. Yes, you heard it. Right. 5 gold pieces off.
Woo! Mushroom tips!
Mushroom tips!
But wait, there's more magic.
Ooh.
Try for free for a 30-day free trial. That's a whole month of unlimited storytelling and creativity at your fingertips. So why wait? Elevate your Pathfinder experience with Arkham Forge's Toolkit. Visit arkhamforge.com today. That's ARKENFORGE.com. And don't forget to use the code word
Mushroom Tips!
Mushroom Tips for your exclusive discount. Arkham Forge, where every roll is an adventure.
And hold on to your wizard hats adventure, because Arkham Forge now has the unlimited bundle. The ultimate bundle. This includes the fantasy and sci-fi
essential packs
and a whopping 32 gigabytes of a national map
additional mapping and audio content. And yes, our code works on it too. So check it out. So head to arkenforge.com today and use the code word Mushroom Tips to embark Mushroom Tips on your ultimate Pathfinder gaming adventure today. And we also had something about, I don't have it on here for some reason today, but the RPG music thing, tabletop RPG music at Patreon. So check them out, help them out, and keep people with amazing music coming and helping everybody out. And you can check it out. Okay, yeah. Thanks, Cadence. I don't know why that didn't save, but it, sub commercial. I don't have it here. Here we go. Here we go. And for captivating RPG music, enhance your adventures. Visit patreon.com/tabletop-RPG-music. Elevate your game with immersive soundscapes and atmospheric tracks designed specifically for your tabletop sessions. Subscribe today and let the music take your campaign to new heights. So what is that again? Tabletop RPG music at patreon.com. Woo-woo! And that's our night. Thank you very much.
Ooh. That makes me look very ghastly.
Dabbity dabba die.
Let's see. Close that. Turn that on. Come on. There we go. Everyone's in the right place. I'm doing everything wrong. There. That's gone. All of our audio's on. Quill's camera is on, and it's in the right spot. Wonderful. So, welcome back to Magic Mushrooms Mead. This is episode 28, Garden Party. So, previously on, the group went off to meet with Stana Greystone, the master of the Builders League Lodge in Sallowshore. She told them about her plight with her son, who had made a deal with Sani, Bride of the Sea, to have a prosperous business, and for every gold piece that he got sicker and sicker. She is looking for a particular potion, the potion of annulment, which will hopefully just completely break him of this spell and get rid of Sani's influence on him entirely. She, sorry, choked on my spit. She asked the group to go into the basement, which is actually 3 levels underwater, to get to the keystone and empty it of its treasure. They can keep everything in there except for the potion of annulment. The group made a fairly good deal where they would leave the potion of annulment with her, and in exchange, once they... Sorry, I want to move Connor's camera slightly because it's... so they would leave it with her, and if they were to kill Sani before her son is at his last legs, which would then break the curse, they would get to keep the potion. Otherwise, they will... she can use the potion on her son So she thinks he's only got a day or two left, so time is of the essence. The group went down. They killed a couple of underwater gargoyles. They killed a giant eel and disarmed the trap that was on the keystone and got everything out of it. Pardon me. I'm also a little burpy right now. Holy moly. I am a mess. Then, let's see. That was where we ended. We were like 45 minutes over, and everyone had to go, and it was like 5 a.m. for Quill. So, yeah. That is where we ended. I know that Lyra wanted to try to sell the corpse of the eel, so you were dragging that out with you. Everyone's got more than enough time to get out of the water, and you can get up to the 3rd floor, which is now the main floor, that can get you outside. And Stana meets you there and says, How did it go?
I like to picture I'm just leading the way with the fish, and it's like, how did what go?
It's like a 12-foot long moray eel. It's got its like extra jaw kind of hanging out.
Yeah, unfortunately it was trapped. But fortunate for you, we are quite capable, and I show her the 2 liquids that I got. I don't know if others want to. We haven't identified them, so I don't know which liquid's which.
So she's not sure either. So what you guys can do, I'm gonna open you up and go in here, and we will hit this. Post skill checks to the chat. Anyone who wants to can give that a try. And I should pause this and swap us over to our friends at Tabletop Audio. Okay, Lyra. This first one you know is an invisibility potion.
Yeah.
And the second one, and I'm actually going to switch which one of these as the audio, because there we go. Now I can hear
Just for shit's sake.
Second one, let's get some rolls on that. This one's much more difficult to identify. Just so that you guys are aware, we've got 3 critical failures so far.
Excellent.
But Quill's got us.
Yeah,
Florence has got us.
Let's see what Florence can do.
Should I roll?
Yeah, you can roll.
Oh.
This is a second one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That had some spin on it. On my screen.
We got 3 people who rolled the exact same number, and
Nice.
1 who was lower, and yeah, nobody has been able to figure that out. Let's see. Let's just see if Not is able to with his occultism.
Well, if we identify all but 1, and we don't find it, we can.
It's
hope
pretty safe
that
to
that's what
say.
the last
Process
one
of
is.
elimination.
Yeah. It's pretty
Give
safe to
them
say that
wyvern
this is
poison.
probably it. but this will completely getting it will tell you all of the actual stuff about it. Is there not a... No, Stana does not have a thing, so you know about it. Florence did learn a couple things before, but not the whole thing. Did you share what the potion of annulment can do with the others? I know you didn't say it in front of Stana, but...
Yeah, I think we kind of were in a hurry to get down to the basement, but I think I would have shared the information I had.
Okay. So you guys...
as we were making our way down there.
You guys do know that once it's used, the other party of the contract will know that it will know that the contract has been nullified.
If that's been shared with me, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Lyra, I think she would say something like, well, we could go towards, sorry, Stana's the hag, right? Or is Stana the...
No, Stana's the...
Sani
is
is the
Sani.
hag.
Yeah.
We could either go into Sani's lair, or we could perchance lure her out by annulling this contract. Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, but didn't we want the potion?
Yes, our agreement with Stana was that if we nullified the contract by taking care of this bitch, then we would be able to have the potion back.
Sure.
So she's not going to use the potion. She's going to wait until we've had our go at the hag.
It's just obviously going to be a harder fight in her own lair. We're going to be underwater. I'm going to be wet. I'm going to be miserable.
Aren't you a snake?
I'm not.
Don't you like being wet?
I think you might be confusing me for your dead Wait, you don't even know.
Oh my god, I don't even know her. Never mind. God damn it.
Let's rewind that.
Ugh, clearly I'm out of it.
All good.
Would anyone else want to try to identify the shark necklace that Mitch has?
Shark teeth, haha.
Yeah, shark tooth necklace. Bracelet. Oh man. Nobody's...
We rolling good tonight?
It's alright. These rolls are less critical.
Yeah. You don't know yet, but if you go back to the... will you be going back to the inn before you go to your next place?
What time is it?
It's 3, so it does take 10 minutes per item. So it would be 3:30.
I mean,
This
we
would
know
be
shit needs
good.
to get done.
I don't think we have a need to go back there unless,
Okay.
like, the idea is to go visit Not, I assume?
If you
yeah.
go visit Not, he is able to identify it, but if you don't, then when you're finished for the night, then he can identify it then.
Yeah. I think time is up at the essence and we would
Yeah, I think this can wait.
So I will note that.
I hate that because I bet the shark tooth necklace is something that's good underwater. but that's just metagamey insight.
Yeah. I can't even remember what it does.
Is there a? I have a sneeze at the end of my nose. Motherfucker.
Get it out.
Gesundheit.
Bless you.
Sorry, I realized I forgot to mute. Is there a spot in town you could that we could be healed? Or a medic in town?
A medic in town?
Yes.
There probably is. I mean, you do have a couple people who are good at healing.
Good.
I got you, bro.
And I'll put good in quotations, because
so,
goddamn, I keep getting stabbed by these motherfuckers.
Florence, I don't believe you can heal John because John has John's undead. So I think only Mitch can.
Yeah, but I made a whole bunch of shit the other day.
Oh, you did make those. That's true.
What did I make? Oh, I think we've moved it all to the other.
Yeah. So
my pouch.
I think it's all in Lyra's
Elixir.
pouch.
No, I've got them. Elixir of Unlife.
Yeah, a few of those would work.
So remind me how to.
Yeah, but if I don't use, like, it's a case of not using things that we don't have to.
Right.
I'd rather pay a cheap amount of gold to get healed than.
Well, Mitch can give it a
I've
try
got-
on you. Can give a treat
I've
wounds
got
on
so
you.
much stuff.
I forget. Was there was more stuff in that chest, wasn't there? There was 5 items. What were the other 2?
What were the other 2?
I grabbed 2. I think. What was
There
it?
was
Gotcha.
I have an unusual item and an unusual liquid.
Sorry, I didn't realize. I thought I went through yours as well, but I guess I missed yours. Oh, I must have opened Knots instead of yours. Okay. Critical success from Florence and success from the other 2. You know that one is a traveler's any tool.
Ooh.
Cool.
Which means
So
I assume it works as like any of the tools.
There we go. That is what it can do. And then the second one. And Lyra knows what that is. That is a salve of anti-paralysis. Florence is also aware. I almost called you Ramsey. John, do you want Mitch to try for additional healing at a higher DC, and do you want him to try risky surgery?
I'm pretty sure he stabbed me last time. I'm not sure that I trust him to heal me. That's why I was asking if there's someone in town that.
You can you can find someone in town to do this for you as well.
I'd rather find a doctor. Not gonna lie.
Okay. He will do it on himself. You've got to add 2 for those. And then we'll say it takes you about 10 minutes to get to the place and 10 minutes for a heal. What are you at?
I'm sure 20.
All right.
How does my focus points work? Do I need to spend 10 minutes per focus point, or 10 minutes gets me all of my focus points?
I believe there is a feat to get more than one, but it's 10 minutes per.
I don't believe I have that feat, so at some point when people are getting healed, I would take the opportunity to also focus.
It's on your HUD below rest.
Oh, refocus. I just clicked the buttons manually. Did that work?
There you go.
So I'll do that.
So what Okay. So that is going to be a trait wounds of.
Would I also have time to treat wounds myself?
Yeah.
I don't know how much downtime we've spent. Has it been a half hour?
It's taken 20 minutes for him to find a place to work on this.
Okay. I'll treat wounds myself in that then.
So, I'll do that. Okay. I rolled as Lyra. I did not mean to roll as you, but it doesn't matter. So that is going to be treat wounds is
Hey, I like the critical success.
Okay. So that was also a critical success on you there, John. And
So I found the actual good doctor in the city.
you found a good doctor, yeah.
How much would you say that eel weighs?
Eel.
Quite a bit.
Can it go into the pouch?
No.
Damn.
You probably
But we
got
were in
Mitch's help taking it to the fish market, which would probably be where the doctor is, close to the sailors.
Then yeah, I'd like to look around to sell that quickly because I think we should also get more potions for underwater shit.
I've also just realised I could use a bit of healing.
Okay. So you could treat your own wounds as well. Target yourself and then click treat wounds.
Here, I'll pop the natural medicine in the chat for you. So you can click treat wounds from there and then switch it to nature, I think, for yourself.
Yeah. So you can find a place pretty easily while John is getting himself doctored up, and you are able to sell it for 30 gold.
Nice. I'll add that to mine. And then, so if our plan is to go to the Hag's Lair,
which we believe is to be an underwater temple.
We're gonna want some underwater shit. Where's my inventory? Add 30 gold for now. Split it up later, if need be. What do I have for? I have 6 more potions of water breathing, and I guess that's just for me and Florence.
And
not if he's coming with us.
If you're going somewhere underwater.
Yeah.
The 2 places that you would be looking at right now would be Gishkar the Fishmonger, who has an office that is partially submerged. And there's also Tobias Highridge, who is on a cliff, so no water at all.
Right. But yeah, if we're going underwater, I want to buy another one of those potions, so I'm gonna do that for the swimming.
Okay.
Does anyone else need something for movement speed underwater or breathing.
Yeah.
I think we have enough for breathing. I have 6, so that's 2 hours of stuff. That should be good.
And Not will also need something for swimming.
Do you have anything for swimming, Florence? I forget what we divvied up last time.
I think you used it.
I've used the sea touch elixir.
Right, sea touch, which I think does both.
Did I only buy enough for 1 each? That seems a little foolish, but I think I did. Okay. I bought myself a potion of swimming because I'm fast and I want to stay fast.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll buy 2 more. How long do these last? These ones only last 10 minutes.
The
That's
sea
brutal.
touch only lasts 10 minutes?
The potion of swimming does.
Oh.
Yeah. I guess everyone's here. Everyone can buy their own, right?
Yes.
I don't have to buy for everyone.
Yeah. So sea touch.
So Nod would buy his own as well.
Yeah, sea touch grants swim speed of 20 for 10 minutes as well. So that would have. Why does it say 8 hours? But it's only 10 minutes. That should have ended already.
Which one?
The sea touch elixir.
Oh. And my potion of swimming, I assume.
Yeah.
I'll end that. Okay.
Okay. And John would probably also need a potion of swimming. If you want to be able to move quick enough.
Presumably we would have left the we would have left this unusual liquid with Stana.
Correct, yes.
Yeah, but I might flipper shoes, so I'm not too worried about it.
Oh, that's true.
Does that give
I
you
forgot about
move
that.
speed?
Yeah, gives him a swim speed.
Nice.
It doesn't give me a swim speed, it just gives me a plus 5 foot bonus.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So you're still off guard underwater though.
Yeah.
Okay. If you're fine with
And
that, that's
still
fine.
has to roll to swim.
But I get an automatic plus 5.
Correct.
So, even if
So
it's
when you-
shit, it's...
Yeah,
Not
Even if it's shit, I can still move.
yeah. Unless it's a
What
critical
about
fail.
Mitch? Should Mitch get a potion of swimming?
Right
elixir.
now, you probably don't need it.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Should we go see our vampire friend or
Or
the
the customs
fishmonger?
officer. Customs officer.
Sorry, who's the vampire friend?
He's the guy that's been trying to get rid of the hag for some time now. He's the head of one of the guilds. I forget which one.
Yeah, the tax collectors league.
Tax collector.
Tax collectors union in this area.
I don't have a preference. I'll follow your lead.
What about you, Mr. Dirt? Any preference on where we go? My vote's we start where we don't need to go underwater.
I mean, that's pretty
I don't-
fair.
Or we send in those that can breathe naturally underwater to that place.
Oh, how much gold do I owe the... what's his nuts?
What?
The healer, before.
10.
Okay. Just make sure I'm not scrimping them.
Mm-hmm.
We could do a little split the party, send the air breathers to the vampire and the water breathers to the fishmonger. I forget what would we
don't-
be sending the what do we hope to gain from the fishmonger? Do we know that he doesn't like the hag?
So what you know about the fishmonger is he's the customs officer with the Export Guild, and he knows about all of the valuable commodities that enter or leave the town. So he might have information for you.
I mean, we know... I mean, fair. Maybe he'd know of some way to...
The shipping route for the materials.
Maybe he would know somewhere we could expect to find Sani without going to her lair.
Or information like John said about the... because you know that the tremor paste, I believe? Yeah, the tremor paste is coming out of Salad Shore.
Right. So if we wanted to actually track down it, that would be the way to go.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't see how... I mean, again, unless we're trying to lure her out, I don't see how going to that first helps us kill her.
Because then we know where, like... From what we figured out, well, I guess John technically was not there, but...
We've relayed everything.
Yeah.
I'm
Meta
I wasn't part
away.
of it either.
From what we've figured out, it seems like each hag was producing one of the different chemicals.
Right.
So if we can find out where the tremor paste is specifically coming from or being shipped from, we can assume that that's where the hag is for sure.
I was thinking it was probably her lackeys that were doing it, but maybe.
Well, no. Well, if you remember the first hag that we went and killed. Well, it was her specific cauldron that was making it. The brain, brain grits? Yeah, right.
We never got any of that brain grit, did we? We just sort of booked it out of there.
Yeah,
We tipped over the.
really have a. Didn't have.
We
a
didn't have
chance.
that luxury.
I think I barreled over the cauldron.
Yeah, you know.
As a bull.
Yeah.
Yes. That was
Fair
the thing
enough.
that happened.
Do we want to do a little bit of split the party? Send Joe and
John.
John and Mitch to the fishmonger because it'll be underwater.
We go check out the fishmonger.
How far apart are they?
The
talking like opposite
fishmonger
sides of town?
is in this area. You would probably pass him on the way to High Ridge.
Okay, then we'll just all go there and
Yeah, let's go together.
we'll wait outside
Okay.
while they go in and talk. No sense wasting a potion for
I'm an
this.
idiot. I keep closing the window I have open for the adventure.
I know that feeling.
Trying to keep all the things neat
Control
and
Shift
organized. But
Yeah.
Or wait, is this in Foundry or is this like a separate tab in your browser?
In Foundry, I've got
Okay.
the taskbar, and I keep closing it, and then I have to reopen it. And
Classic.
okay, so you follow to the end of the fish market, and there is a wooden board walk.
Have we arranged to sell this carcass of this big old eel?
Yep, we sold it.
Okay.
I can divvy up the money if we want.
That would be nice.
How many of us is there? There's 5 of us total. If we include Mitch, we've got only
You
4
don't
of
need
us.
you don't need to include Mitch.
Everyone take.
God, what did we even hire him for again when we were at the beginning of the campaign? He agreed to work for us for shelter and fucking something
sure.
else. I don't remember. What
I
it
can't
was.
even remember either.
He just came
everyone
with the
take
house.
7 gold,
Yeah, he came with the house.
and I'll remove 21 gold for myself.
All right.
That's not completely even, but
Yeah.
avoid silver
enough.
exchange. Why can't I add stuff? So
Oops.
You get to the end of the market.
Sorry, wait, how much was that?
Take 7 gold. We got 30 total, so it should be 7.5. But Lyra told you it was only 28.
So you get down to the end of the market and follow a wooden boardwalk near the rocky beach, and then it kind of it splits down into along the water to a low flat wooden a low building with a flat wooden roof and a small upper story. There are large open windows on the lower floors that allow the sea to flow in and out with the tide. There's a few longboats tied up to nearby posts, and a half dozen merchants loitering around the building, chatting as they wait to be processed through customs. So, are you willing to wait in line?
How long does the line seem? Sorry?
There's a couple dozen. You can
Couple
try
dozen?
to...
No. We've not got time for this.
Is this underwater? Does Lyra see this? Or is this inside?
They're on the boardwalk and probably
Okay.
a couple indoors. You can try to get forward with deception or intimidation.
I mean, what are we being deceptive about?
Trying to say what we have is more important, or that we have the right to move to the front of the line.
Basically,
Oh, okay.
I don't think any of us are very charismatic, are we?
No.
Visha's gone.
Yeah, Visha's gone. Visha was good at that.
Yeah.
Mitch is. I mean, Mitch is a champion, so that is his thing.
I've got plus 11 to deception.
Okay.
Well, there you go.
And he's got 11 to intimidation. So
Just
let's
tell them that we have a meeting.
drop that. Oh, I didn't mean to do it from him. You should still be able to
Click that.
click that.
Oof.
Okay.
Hero point? Do you want to use it on this? This is up to you.
Well, you do have 2.
I never use my hero points. Yeah, go on.
Okay. Roll her again. Okay. You get in front of maybe one person, but everyone else is like, fuck off.
You know what Stephen Fry says the way to get to get people to let you cut ahead of them in line? The only thing you need to do is just look very serious and urgent and just say, because.
Yeah,
apparently that's not working this time.
No, and Mitch can't either. So you don't know how long you have to go. It seems to be going rather quickly right now. If you wait an hour, you can roll the deception check again.
If we wait an hour.
If you
Implying
wait an hour,
that we'll still be here in an hour.
you'll still be there in an hour. It's going fairly quickly, but it takes some time.
How far away is the vampire?
Probably about 20 minutes to half an hour to get up the hill.
Well, we could have someone wait here in line, and then some of us go to the vampire.
Could do that. probably best to do that at this point.
Okay.
Lyra's getting impatient. She's like, we don't have
Okay.
fucking time for this. And just starts walking off towards where she was instructed to go for the vampire. And anyone that wants to follow, feel free.
All right.
Yeah, I think Florence would go with...
Do you want to leave someone behind, or do you want everyone coming with?
Lyra doesn't really tell anyone to follow her. She just starts going.
I'll say to Florence, you go catch up with her. We'll stay here.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Right, Shar.
John and Mitch wait an hour. We'll continue with them, and then we'll go back to you guys. John, yeah. So John doesn't have either. So okay, after that first hour, Mitch finally says, "Move!" And people move.
Just a little zombie gnome scuttling behind this huge skeleton.
Yeah.
I like to imagine flipping everyone off.
Yeah.
Like the little kid.
So it is John and John and Mitch are there. So it takes you maybe 2 or 3 minutes at the front of the line before the door opens. Someone heads out there, not exactly looking happy as they're tying their pouch back on, and you can enter. The customs office is half in and half out of the water, with a small dry platform under a low roof and a ladder that leads to the flooded portions of the building. The second ladder is leading up to a dry records room on the upper level. But a sleek, hairless head appears as an Erexi guide glides through the water, reaches the ladder and climbs up, shedding water easily off of his scaled skin. "I am Customs Officer Gishkar," wiping his head, says, wiping his head with a towel and donning a wide straw hat. "You don't appear to be merchants.
What?
How can I help you?"
What are you talking about? We sold a huge eel to the market earlier today. Well, honestly, we're more after information than we are anything else here. We heard this is the spot to get some to find people to make deals with, and oh man, I don't have any of it, do I? I don't.
Any of
Damn
what?
it. I wish I had some of it. Because I wish I had some of the tremor paste to give to him to be like, we're looking to get something. We've heard some kind of tremor paste is dealt out of this city that can be used in medical applications, and we're hoping to bring some back to our village.
Says, "Tremor paste. This is an alchemical ingredient?"
So we've heard.
"As I know, Nothing has been shipped out of Salashore. Lyra, would you have left the book with
I was about to
him?
ask.
Yeah.
Presumably we would have organized that, but Lyra did kind of just walk off. So
She did, yeah.
Would you have asked for that before she was gone?
No, I didn't think to, so I know I would not have. If I would have thought about it before, I would have said yes, but no. Well.
But I can remind you of what information was in it.
Yeah.
If that might help.
Well, as I said, we're new to town, and we found some information in a book where it said that Sani had been producing this tremor paste and hoping to go through the proper channels to make a deal with her.
Says, ridiculous. All she ever ships out is caviar. Low tariff. The alchemical ingredients like that would have a high tariff. I would know about it.
Oh. Well, do you think you could point me to her shipping lanes so that we can go and meet her? Because obviously if she's shipping something that she shouldn't be, I'm sure you'd want to find out too.
Bring me evidence of this, and I'll tell you more, but without evidence, these are just words. And she has never missed a payment. I have no quarrel with her. I don't believe she's done anything.
I'll turn around and like slap Midge's shield. God damn it, we should have asked for the book. Alright, we're on a bit of a schedule here. Is there any way for us to perhaps skip the line when we return?
He gives a bit of a snort and says, "That's not usual. If you are bringing evidence," he pulls out a pocketbook that's waterproofed. It's wrapped in like waxed paper, and he jots something down on it and tears the page out and hands it to you. Show that, but if you're not bringing evidence, then, well, I will have to. Well,
hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Returning.
We'll be back, and I'll be like, all right. So we'll if we know about the book, we'll go and catch up with the others and be like, God damn it, we wish we would have had that book. So we're walking away.
Alright.
Oops.
So, you are...
What does the note say?
Literally just
No, the note
No,
from
I mean
him,
the note from him.
Oh.
it's just something for the bouncers to let them know to let you forward. You wouldn't be let directly in. You would have to wait for whoever's in there first. But you would be allowed to skip forward to the head of the line.
Get to the couple. Yeah, nice. Okay. I'm content with that.
And
go catch
now,
up. Try to catch up with the others.
So you guys run off to catch up with the others. That's going to take you half an hour.
Yep.
So you are about...
We're like an hour and a half behind them at that point.
So that would have been 10. And I'll do the half hour later. But let's activate this scene. And you two pause this because you're not in there yet. It's just this. The High Ridge estate is perched on cliffs overlooking the fish market. When you approach and knock on the door, pretty quickly the door opens and you are greeted by a severe woman in a black coat and trousers embroidered with images of blood drops. This is what she looks like.
Ooh.
Damn.
It's pretty easy to tell that she is a vampire.
Roll to seduce.
I seduced the dragon.
She says, "Good afternoon. I am Lixel. How may I help you?"
Do you want to take lead, Florence, or shall I? We would have organized this.
Yeah, you would have organized that.
Yeah, why don't you take the lead, just because I missed that one session.
Oh, good.
Which
yes,
session?
we're
You didn't...
2 sessions ago,
like 2 weeks ago.
where we found out about the Tobias, I suppose.
Oh, okay.
We haven't learned much aside from
Yeah.
that he's been trying to get rid of Sani.
Yeah.
We're hoping to strike up an audience with Tobias. Is he in?
What business do you have with Master High Ridge?
We're told that he might have some alliance for us if we're opposing Sani.
Is that so? She looks you both up and down and says, "Please come this way. You can wait in the garden while I see if Master High Ridge can see you. I'm sure he won't be long."
When she looked us up, did she seem like skeptical, or did she just seem like what did I get off her there?
You got that very quickly. She was not skeptical, but trying to gain your measure. She could the way she was
square us up.
Yeah, squaring you up. She could make you clothes that would fit perfectly the way that she was making your making out like your muscle as a monk, and the staff, the special staff in Florence's hand. So
Basically, just noticing that we're adventurers and
Yeah.
not just random nobodies.
Not just random nobodies. She leads you through the ground floor of this large house. Grim furnishings like a tapestry depicting Zon Cathan and another of Urgathoa. An accurate depiction of her where she's beautiful woman on top and skeleton on bottom. And eventually, it's got a bone chandelier bearing 6 severed hands and a carpet made of tiny interlaced bones. Eventually you reach a stout door of black wood, which she opens to reveal this garden, open to the sky, blooming with large flowering plants in black iron pots. There's these trees. Everything looks odd. It's too green. I guess you're near the shore, so it kind of makes sense. It feels too green considering considering Great Urge, and the plants are definitely not all from here. There's a green marble fountain beneath a clay statue of a succubus who the succubus has blood burbling from her mouth. Luxel gives a bow and says, "Please wait here," and then closes the door.
We wait. You said he had a statue of Urgathoa?
A tapestry.
A tapestry, okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
So, yeah, you are allowed in to wait. Do you want to look around, or are you just gonna have a seat at one of the benches?
Oh,
I think,
hell
I
yeah.
think Lyra would admire the tapestry. Just maybe because she also follows Urgathoa, so.
Yeah, tapestry is indoors. You were led
Oh.
past it.
Well,
You'll
she would have admired it. She would have admired it briefly while walking past, and then just look around.
Oh yeah, Florence is all over these this garden.
Okay.
She wants to know, like, what are these plants and.
Well, you can give me a nature check, and you can also do the First World lore.
Ooh, yay! Okay. Nature.
Oh boy.
And some lore.
Okay. So with the nature, you are spotting a lot of plants from like the Mwangi Expanse and basically all over. It's like he got people to go around the globe and collect plants to bring back. And these very alien-looking trees with the pinks and blues and whatnot. They obviously came from the First World, so he sent someone to the First World to collect some very special trees to overhang these benches.
So Florence is going to go up to these trees and just like place a hand on them really gently and go, I haven't seen one of these in I almost forgot how long it's been.
Where's this one from? I assume you said that aloud?
Yeah.
To me, yeah. Where's this one from? Lyra knows nothing about. She knows nature, but not like botany or anything like that specifically.
Yeah. What? Out of character. We've only known Lyra and Florence have only been acquainted for like what, a few days?
Close to a
couple
week.
Weeks at least.
Yeah.
Maybe a week.
It took us like a week to get. It took us time to get back together, and then it took us time to get here.
Took you 2 days to get back to Great Urge, and then 5 days to get here with the Mystic Carriage. So you've known each other for about a week.
Right. So, what do you reckon? How do you think they feel about each other?
How well do we get on?
Yeah, how well do we get on?
I mean, we grew up in you grew up in the forests near the Axon Woods. Or, like, we have a decent bit in common, if that's the case. Otherwise, I don't know how we might be getting on.
So Florence is a she, but doesn't tell that doesn't like lives as a sort of like a half elf most of the time. So
Lyra, you could do a what would that be? You could do a nature or occultism check to see what you can, to see if you spot any of that.
I don't think Lyra's trying to, like, see through any charade. She hasn't been trying to. She's taking it for what it is, for what it's been given.
Yeah. So Florence is gonna look at Lyra and say, I was in the first world a while back. That's where these trees are from. And I haven't been there in a rather long time. And if Lyra's paying attention, she might notice a bit of like wistfulness that's more than just for a place that was briefly visited on like you know, a world tour.
Right. Does Lyra know anything about the first world? I don't know if hags aren't like specifically first worldly, are
they? They are Fae.
Oh.
So you could roll hag lore.
Sure. Let's see what I learned in my childhood. Where's hag proficiencies?
Okay, so you don't know a lot. You do know that, let me check, I believe that, yeah, you do know that the iron hags are not quite the same as other hags. So most hags are very, very specifically, like long ago, but very specifically from the first world. The fact that iron hags have the cold iron bones and nails is something completely different, and they evolved on Galarian from hags that came from the first world.
Right. We're like second gen immigrants or whatever.
Basically, yeah.
Unfortunately, while I might technically have some first world in me, it's lost on me. I didn't have much of the kind of upbringing of being taught about my past with, well, you met my mother. So.
That we did. Well, I have no desire to make you long for something that you have no connection to, but it is a lovely place. Very different from here.
Peaceful compared to here?
Now, peaceful is not the word I would necessarily use for it. But a piece of a kind, yeah.
Yeah. All my life been sort of trying to hide from the grasp of Tavia, and peace is, I guess, what I'm hoping to find someday.
There's something to be said for finding a place that is a part of you and you're a part of it, you know?
Yeah. What do you miss most of the first world?
That's a damn good role-playing question. Fuck.
Make it up, it becomes canon.
Yeah, I know, right? It's character lore all of a sudden.
Mhm.
Florence will get. She's got a wistful look in her eyes and say, you know, I miss my old job.
Your job?
Yeah, having a sense of purpose. Gibbs, not quite what you'd call well, it's hard making a living if you're quick and all that.
Well, I think we've been doing pretty good for ourselves. Lyra, by the way, has only been a part of this group for a week. Lyra doesn't really have any concept of money at this point. She's been in the wilds for, a long time.
Yeah, it's certainly certainly to have a good employer.
Where the hell is this vampire now?
How long are you going to wait for him?
How long has it been?
So far, it's been
5-10 minutes.
About as long, so about 10-15.
Do you reckon that we're being stood up here?
How long did you say we'd been waiting?
About 10 or 15 minutes.
I have no idea how things are done out here. Maybe this is normal for these parts.
Which way did the vampire go? I forget her name.
Lixel?
Lixel.
When she was leading you through, you did pass a large staircase. So likely upstairs. This is about a 3 or 4 story, this is a mansion.
Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt. Are any of these plants here worth taking cuttings from or anything?
You certainly could, yeah. You can walk around and find whichever plant you would like to take a cutting from.
Well, I mean, will they? Are any of them likely to be useful for my crafting later?
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
So.
I'd say Lyra would start to get impatient now. Maybe wait another 5 minutes.
Okay.
And then if no one comes, then we'd head... I'd talk to Florence and see if they want to head back.
And we head back we're
head
in
back
this garden.
head back as in into the castle and
let ourselves
try
in.
to let ourselves in.
So are you doing that now? I'd say it'd be about 10 minutes to take clippings.
For that, at least.
Okay. So roll me a d10, Florence. Okay. So you know that a lot of these plants, with your roll earlier, you know that a lot of these plants are poisonous. And choosing the correct ones, you do find, like, even though it's a poisonous plant, you can get the correct kind of things from it. So I'm going to pop you open. You find one special compound, special compound, and two vitriols, which I think you've already got.
Those are the heavy things.
The compounds are the heavy ones.
Feel free to send it over. I'll keep it in the bag.
Oh, yeah.
While Florence is doing that, I guess Lyra would just sort of, not necessarily investigate, but look at this statue in the middle of the blood.
Okay.
Does anything seem off about it, or is it just artwork?
Let me see. Give me a Arcana or crafting check.
Well, I'm untrained in both, so
You can still roll. It's just
hey, 19's pretty good.
19
+0.
is good. But I mean, it looks like it's made out of, is it clay?
Oh, not stone.
Let me see. Yes, it's a clay statue. The fountain is green marble, but it is a clay statue, and yeah, that's really all you can tell, is that it's
Sure.
clay.
Well, if Flo clipping her trees, plants, and we still haven't heard anything back, then I think we'd head back into the castle.
Okay. You head back to those doors. They are locked.
Hmm.
Well, what do you reckon we should do now? Lyra sort of shouts like, hey, if you don't want business with us, that's fine, but please don't keep us waiting. We're on a time crunch.
Okay. And Florence? Before I do anything, I'm gonna wait for you.
I can't think of anything clever.
Okay. So nothing happens for another minute or so, and then the shutter on the upper floor opens up, and a deep voice says, "Now we shall see if you can be of use to me." And
Use to you.
I think we got some wires crossed. We were hoping you might be of use to us.
The terracotta statue, the clay statue, starts to move. The spout that was connected to its foot comes off and then just starts burbling the blood onto the plate. And you also see... Nope, that's all you see, actually. And this is not going to be an easy fight because you didn't wait. Let us get some initiative. Okay. Alright. So...
Ass in.
Oh, you are able to see it. Okay. How far can it move? Cannot move that far. Oh.
I mean, I can see it on the chat, but I can't see it on the map.
I'm surprised it's not... Oh, I guess you can't see where it is. You hear some of the plants shaking. And then this is going to step off, and it doesn't have a fly speed even though it's got those wings, does it? I think the wings are just... Yeah, the wings are just decoration. It is going to trudge through the fountain over to you there, Florence, and swing its claw and miss, and then it will it doesn't have the action on there. Macro. I have to go into this to raise a shield. There we go. And then raises its shield. And Lyra, you are up. Lyra?
I am muted. I apologize.
That's okay.
I saying I guess we're doing this entire fight as two because the others are way behind.
Yep.
That's shitty.
You waited a total of
Like half hour tops.
Yeah, it was 15 minutes and then you waited another 10. So yeah, not quite half an hour.
The others
so there's
waited in line
another
for like an hour.
Yeah, there's another hour before they get to the building. So
Well, sorry about that, lads. Lyra's going to do. I seem to be
Can
lagging out, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm noticing
Brad,
that. Yeah.
Can I do something about this empty spell slot here? This empty cantrip slot.
Oh, yes. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I guess we forgot last time we chatted.
For the sake of it, because I'm reloading into Forge. I'm going to move melee to the guy next to Florence and turn on my tiger. I don't know if tiger stance is going to be helpful against a clay statue. Honestly, maybe just punch him once.
Okay. I will.
Oh, I think I'm back in, so
back?
I think I can.
And it looks like you can flurry of blows without being in your stance, so you can punch him twice.
Perfect. I will do that. Flurry of blows onto this guy. Make 2 unarmed strikes. Where's my actions? So it'll be a fist.
Oof.
Oh, I guess I would have went so I was opposite him, if that's okay. So I'd get the flank.
That is okay. So that still would be a miss.
21's a miss, okay. And then second one with map 4. Fist canceled as he must target. Okay, target again.
And there you go, you hit.
Okay. And I will pump that damage into.
Okay. So it follows you pretty quickly and swings its shield. Does that block work? No. Come on. Am I able to... Let's see. Come on. Let's see. Am I able to do anything with the shield? Shield block. And shield prevents up to the shield's hardness. And the steel shield's hardness is 5. So it's going to take, that would be 8 damage, and the shield also takes 8, or it takes 5, so 15, and then that would be there. Alrighty. So that is that.
And, oh, I guess I have to end my turn.
Yep. Alright, Florence, you're up.
Well, I was so distracted by audio settings, I missed what just happened.
Lyra ran up. She's ankle deep in blood and punched the statue.
Punching the statue, right?
Yes.
As one does.
As one does.
She is being a bit of a bitch, isn't she?
Just a bit.
I was just wondering if, because she keeps raising her shield.
So she can. It's an. It's a reaction, so she can't do that again this turn.
Okay. Well, I was just wondering if maybe one of my Staff of Earth's spells could
I'm gonna
knock someone prone.
put this up. That is what she looks like.
Ooh, juicy. Couture. Tell you what. Oh my goodness. I don't want to... yeah. I'm going to use the Staff of Earth to cast Gatter Scree.
Okay. Alrighty. That is a 10-foot line.
Oh.
So you might want to step back. It's already used its reaction, so if it does have a reactive strike, you're safe from that. So you could move, it's 10-foot line, so if you moved 10 feet back, you would not hit Lyra.
Okay. Is that 10 feet?
Yep.
Well,
That's 10.
that 10 feet won't hit anything, right?
Oh, yes, move.
So one closer.
Yeah, one closer, sorry.
Yeah. Each box is 5 feet.
Yeah. And she rolled a critical success.
Bitch.
That was a natural 20 even.
Oh.
It's got a good plus to the reflex, though.
Yeah. So that would be
Plus 14.
all 3 actions there.
Yep.
Alrighty. And then the Assassin Vine continues its trudging. It's
Where is it?
no one's been able to see it yet.
Ah,
You can
that tracks.
Yeah, you can seek to see if you can find it.
I think I'm happy punching this guy for now.
You do hear it, but you can't see it yet. So the statue spins around and critically hits Lyra.
2
Oh my
20s in a row.
goodness.
Good job.
Yeah.
Hopefully this isn't like a repeat of Florence last session.
Last week.
Yeah. And that's actually not a 20. That's just a high enough roll.
It said it rolled 20 2 times in a row.
Oh, does it? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I looked at the wrong number. Okay. 23
Actually,
points
legit
of
went back and
damage.
rewatched that part of last week's
Did you?
session. Yeah.
Okay. 23, then she's going to swing again, and just a regular hit. She's just, she's only got the one hand, so she swings and then swings back and then pulls up her shield. That was perfectly average damage with a max and a minimum. And then basic action macros, raise shield. And that is her turn. You are up, Lyra.
Okay. For my first action, you'll see the tattoos on Lyra's arm start to glow as effectively the light spell is cast.
Okay.
And that gives her, I forget where, I clicked the wrong thing there. So that means every turn I regain 1d4 hit points as I
Oh,
use my
really?
enveloping light.
Nice.
At the end of each of your turns. Okay.
Wicked.
And then I'm going to do a flurry of blows with my. Does adding my key strike cost an action?
I don't believe so. It's not in your actions, so
Okay.
Where is it? Key strike.
It has an action beside it, so but I'm not sure if that's like it takes an action to punch sort of thing.
Oh, it does take an action.
Okay,
Oh,
so I can't do.
Yes, it does take an action to do.
Okay. Because it costed 2 actions for me to use that enveloping light, and then
because you have to use the key strike first, and then you get the +1 bonus to your strikes and the extra damage.
Then I'll just do another flurry of blows on it.
Okay.
I'm gonna re-roll that one.
Okay.
Fuck me. And then the second one.
And
hey, the second ones are popping off.
Yeah, you swing out and then you go for the second one, even though it's at a.
I'm faking him out with the first one.
Yeah, exactly.
And.
Okay, let's see if
give him the old whack.
Block works this time. It does not. So that is going to be that. And I believe that hits the broken threshold of the shield. Yes, it is broken and can no longer be used. So you, with that second hit, you shatter the you put a big enough dent into the shield that it kind of like bends over and it's not useful anymore.
Sounds good. I keep lagging out. If you want to end turn for me,
yes,
I'm loading back into. I don't know what's going on with my internet.
So Florence, you're up.
Rightio. Let's see. I suppose we can. Let's become an aminal.
Aminal?
How have I forgotten to do this?
So cast the spell and then you drag the animal into here. There you go. And then click on the animal form, Howl of the Wild in the chat bar. And then you drag the animal onto yourself. And you do have those 4 extra ones. 3 of them aren't really helpful right now, but one of them...
Yeah, I think I'll be an orca. That sounds fun.
There's a mild pool of blood over here.
Yeah, exactly.
Splashing around in the pond. That sounds great, yeah.
Is it actually blood or is it just like bloody water?
It is blood.
You never get free, lamb to the slaughter, when there's blood in the water.
Oh, I just noticed something. She takes some extra damage. She took 8 the first time and 5 the second one, so that would be...
Did she only take 5 the second one? I thought she couldn't get her shield up.
No, you broke the shield. So 5 went through and broke the shield, and then... Or 5 broke the shield, and then the other 5 went through.
She seems to be weak to bludgeoning.
Yes.
Sweet.
And...
I relay that to Florence, that she's weak to bludgeoning. And I don't know if that would retcon change
the
which animal
you would want to have chosen. Ape is
I think
bludgeoning and frog is bludgeoning.
Yeah, I think that would change because I think the bull does piercing, doesn't it?
Yes. So what you can do is right-click your animal form at the top and then drop a new one.
All right.
Oh, and I get a D4 healing.
Yes.
I forgot about that.
Okay, so... Alright, and the Assassin Vine has done all it can. So, it's got an ape that just ran up behind it, and it's got a Lyra right in front. So, it's going to swing. Now it's got its other hand without the shield. So, swing and hit, slicing your front. Yeah, and I gave you a red-headed ape because Florence is a redhead. So you take 14 damage from that second attack, and then it swings a third time, and its claws hit the marble and do not hit you. And now, Lyra, you're up. All of this damage is going to go through when you hit it now.
That's good, that's good. I'm going to Flurry of Blows with my Key Strike.
So make sure you do Key Strike first.
Spell effect Key Strike. How do I...
So if you cast it, it should automatically add the spell effect to you.
Do I have to like drag it onto me?
Yeah, if it doesn't, then you do have to drag it on. But I do see it's on there now.
Oh, I see. There.
Oh,
I think I did it twice.
You've got it twice now.
Amazing. We'll get rid of one of those then, and then make sure I'm targeted on that, and then Flurry of Blows. So first hit.
Critical hit.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Fuck this guy.
How does this critical hit look?
So as she surrounds her fists with like red key energy, she goes to punch him the same way as before, but remembering how she would always miss her first strike, she gives him the old feign and then punches him with it right in the stomach with a nice sucker punch.
Punch him in the tit.
Right.
Punch her right in the tit, because it is a succubus.
Yeah. All right.
Oof. That was a low roll there, though, I think.
It was a bit of a low roll on the bludgeoning, but the force was okay.
Yeah.
So.
And then second half.
Goodness me.
She takes an extra 10 damage off of that.
We like that. She's weak to force, too.
And another hit.
And then she comes back around and hits him with the one she feigned with.
Oh, and I did it wrong. I was doing it, I was doing it D&D style. So, you rolled the damage for the second one before I hit that. I've got to fix this. Is at that. I just doubled the amount of damage instead of doing the amount of weakness.
These, for whatever it's worth, I know for resistance's sake, Flurry of Blow.
Oh, you cut out
Resistance.
There. Flurry of blows.
Flurry of Blows is meant to be like added together and then done the resistance. So I assume the same happens for this. So I don't know if they get the resistance or the extra damage twice.
I don't think it says that.
It only says for resistance sake.
Oh, resistance and weakness. So she gets 10 back.
Yeah.
Because because Foundry can't figure that out on its own. So there we go.
And then, so that's 2 actions, one for Flurry of Blows, one for Key Strike, and then I'm gonna chug a potion for my other one.
Alright.
I have this minor healing. No, wait. Which one's the good one?
So
this lesser healing potion.
No, it goes lesser, minor. I think it goes lesser, minor, doesn't it?
Minor's only 1d8. Lesser is 2d8 plus 5.
Oh, okay. Minor, lesser, moderate, greater, major, true.
Not on him. On me. I'll just add the 17 to me. Did that actually heal?
If you have your token selected, actually I might be able to do it for you, but there's a bullseye on there. If you select your token and click that, it should change the target to yourself. There you go.
Got it. It didn't heal the statue, right?
It didn't. Okay. I would have to click it in order to do the heal.
Roger that. And that's my turn.
Alrighty. And
it's nice of them to stay flanked for us.
Yeah. She's not intelligent. She's just a statue.
Fair enough.
So Florence, you are up. Oh, she is intelligent. She's got way higher intelligence than I assumed she would. Well, next turn she's gonna come out of flank if she survives. All right. Florence misses with the first punch.
Did that get flanking bonus on animal?
Yes, it did.
Okay.
Yeah. So it doesn't add to the attack roll. It subtracts from the AC.
The AC.
Yeah.
Understood. Damn, she has high AC.
If you're talking to us, Quill, we can't hear you.
Oh. Bloody, so I've got a fancy microphone which I can tap to turn it on and off.
Yeah.
And I forget sometimes.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot I can do with this ape form, so I guess I'll just keep...
Yeah. Punch, punch, punch.
Keep whack-a-moling. The second hit seems to be the best. Oh, never mind.
You do have one more hero point.
I do, yeah. Okay.
If you want to use it. Just know that this is an extreme encounter with only 2 PCs. So...
An extreme encounter with...
Because there's only 2 of you, yeah. It would be a moderate encounter with all 4, but it's extreme with only 2 of you.
Well, she's badly injured.
She is not doing well. She's got a bunch of cracks all over.
I will... The thing is, it's -5, so I don't know if it really makes that much of a difference.
So you could attack and then attack, or you could attack and recall knowledge. You don't really have any... You can't, like, cast spells right now as an ape.
No.
So that would be your only thing. Or you could recall knowledge, and get more information.
Yeah, let's recall knowledge.
Okay. So, that should be under the basic action macros.
Mm-hmm. Which I have... I always get confused when it's, when we're in combat. Here's my action macros.
You can drag it onto your HUD as well from the macro.
Oh, this is the thing. Why am I being stupid tonight? Oh.
Assuming you've got it added. If you don't have it added, then it would be in the...
Yeah, okay, so... Yes. Is it under something? What's going on?
So on your HUD, there's a... Do you have the basic action macros open, or are you looking for it?
I'm looking for it.
Okay, on your HUD, at the bottom, assuming you've got that open, there's a button that says macro. And if you've got the basic action macros open...
I don't know why I can't. Hold on a second. There it is. Okay, so why is it? All right.
Is it only there when it's not your turn? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, it's when it's my turn, it disappears.
Okay, so on the left-hand side, do you see the crossed swords?
Yes.
That should open it up. There you go.
Oops. Fuck. Pick myself up. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys.
We're just a bunch of clowns today.
Oh, no. Downloading world data. Please wait. What a mess. Okay. I'm back. Am I back? There we go. Alright. What was I going to do? Recall knowledge. Goodness gracious.
Okay, so... Oh, boy. So you can ask 2 questions, basically meta questions.
Mm-hmm.
So, what would you like to know?
Yeah, well, what I would like to know is about how much HP has she got left?
Okay. So, with the badly injured, you are already seeing that she's about a third of the way down. You're looking at, I will tell you because you rolled a natural 20 on that. She's got 41 left right now.
Okay.
And you can ask one other meta question about her.
What?
Immunities, resistances.
What are her resistances?
She does not have any resistances.
Oh.
You already know about the weakness to bludgeoning, but she does not have any resistances.
Okay.
And so you're aware this is the kind of thing, if you succeed on a recall knowledge, you could be like, what's her lowest save? Or you're thinking of casting a specific spell, you could say, what's her will save? So that you know, should I cast this one or is it really high and I shouldn't?
Yeah, don't waste a spell.
Yeah, exactly.
Got it. Okay. And then I've got one action left.
Yep, one action left to hit or to roll another natural 20 on your recall knowledge.
Oh, waste of a natural 20. Nah, I'll try and smack her again.
Okay. Oh wait, that was actually your third. I just realized that was your third.
Oh, it was. Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Because I did.
Yeah,
two,
it was.
I did two smacks. Yeah.
Yes,
okay.
you did.
End turn.
Sorry, I forgot.
Put me out of my misery. End my turn, for God's sake.
Okay. The assassin vine, you hear in the bushes, but you're not sure where it is. I'll let you know it's got a 5-foot movement speed, so it's still very far away from you guys.
Where the fuck is it? It's got a 5-foot movement speed.
It's got a 5-foot movement speed. You can also seek if you're looking for something. Just so you know.
Are we aware that there's something else around?
You are hearing it, but
okay.
Yeah. So, another critical hit on Lyra as it goes for a swing. Oh no, that's regular damage. I gotta roll the critical damage. Oh boy. How much does Lyra have left?
Oof.
What are you at? Are you at like 1? You're at 1 exactly. Oh man.
You're muted, Thomas, if you're talking.
Sorry about that, guys.
That's okay.
Technical difficulties. Not set this for here.
So it goes for that first one and like sticks those claws right in you. Goes for a second one, but being a monk, even with some claws in your gut, you like dodge out of the way. And another dodge as it goes for the second swing, and those claws finally come out of your gut. So, Lyra, with 1 HP left, you're up.
I don't think I can hear you guys still, but I can do my turn at least.
Okay.
I'm near death, I see. I'm going to, I think, do the same thing as last time, and key strike, and I have to apply that again. Key strike here. With force damage, and then punch it twice. Okay.
Swing and a miss.
I'm going to use my hero point to reroll that.
Cool.
Which is maybe a bad idea because I'd like that for if I go down, but. And damage. And then hit it again. And damage.
Nice.
And since there's still a whole other enemy, I'm going to chug another potion. And I forgot I haven't been taking my healing for my tattoo as well.
Yes.
So I have another lesser healing potion I'm going to use here. And then I get 2 of these, I believe, tattoo healings. Where's that? I'll find it here. Tattoo, there we go.
and your as well.
And I just realized I'm healing the wrong person for this. I will end my turn and then I'll apply all that healing to myself.
All right, Florence, you're up. And don't forget to unmute yourself as well.
Yeah.
Bash it in the back.
I hit, yeah?
Yep, you hit.
Ooh.
Nice. And that your fist goes right through and just shatters the top part off of the bottom, and her upper half along with those wings.
I think I'd like to say
go for
that
a kill. Go for a kill count.
The move that Florence does is her ape form rears up on its hind legs and smashes both fists down on crashing through her head. Yes. A Kirk, because that was called, yeah.
That's William Shatner's Captain Kirk hit every single time.
Kill steal. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Oh, good. Not a kill steal, kill secure.
Exactly. You can hear us now.
I can.
And your audio is better too.
Was the audio weird?
Yeah,
I think it was coming through your webcam.
Oh, it might have been my webcam. Yeah. Sorry about that, guys.
No worries. Not your fault.
So in that case,
So now what you could do is seek.
yes.
And see if you can find it. So that should also be under the basic action macros.
Yeah. Seek 30-foot burst.
So you do hear it coming from over here, somewhere in the trees. So you would have to go a little closer in order for the 30-foot to spot it.
Okay.
So I will move you. I'm gonna just move you back a little bit so that you're being a little cautious when you do your seek.
Okay.
And then you should be able to drop a template, it says. And unfortunately, you do not spot it.
Nope, nothing here.
And then
I'm gonna take a quick comfort break.
okay, that is when it comes out at you. So
Oh, great! Well, fantastic.
so it is no longer undetected.
Oh, that thing's big.
It is a big old vine. I'm gonna. Well, I can close Terracotta Soldier now. I'll show you guys. Pathfinder has such better art than D&D. They find some of the best friggin' artists. So I like this Assassin Vine much better than the Pathfinder or the D&D one.
D&D version.
Yeah. So it moves out and swings a vine, but misses. So it swings out another vine and also misses. And that is its turn. So Lyra, you see this vine stretch out and try to attack Florence.
Okay. Well, I'm going to take 2 steps towards it. To get behind it and try to flank it.
Okay.
And flurry of blows. I don't have my key points anymore. I forgot to remove those focus points, but they are definitely gone.
Yeah. If you click cast, then it will take off the focus point.
You know what's crazy? Oh no, the key strike was already being applied. Okay. I can't just click cast on key strike. There's no. It's just roll damage in there for me.
Really?
Yeah. But that's okay. It's taken care of right now. And I'm just gonna.
You would have to go into your spellcasting tab.
Yep.
Oh.
If I like. Oh, I'm blind. It's on the right side.
Yeah.
I click into it and then was expecting the bottom button to be there. Never mind then.
Okay, so you run.
This is a vine.
It is a vine.
Can I use a flurry of blow with my claws? Are my claws the same as?
They're natural attacks. I would say yes.
Okay. Then I would like to do that.
You don't get the extra like you would with your fist or your tiger claws, but...
Yeah, but it still does the same damage, like the 2d8 or whatever.
Yeah. Exactly. It's just one less to hit,
One less accuracy, yeah.
Yeah.
Which we'll go with it for this one and see if we regret it. Immediately regretting it.
Oh.
I rolled a 4 twice in a row. I mean, I don't think that was hitting either way.
No, that missed. If only Florence was actually one closer, I moved her back 2 so that she would be out of range. But then it moved.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
actually, it wouldn't matter because it wouldn't have moved if she was one closer.
Yep.
So, Florence, you're up. It swung out its vines at you twice. And missed twice. I just noticed that Lyra left a bunch of blood splatters on her way to where she is.
That's actually pretty insane that it did that.
Yeah.
That's from the pool of blood or from being next to someone that died?
I think it's from the amount of damage that you took.
Well, that's less impressive now. Oh, and I get my D4 healing.
Yes.
And target myself, please.
How many actions is it to demorph?
1.
Right. Okay. Just doing some measurements here. Okay, yeah.
Alright. Drops that animal form. What's it look like when you when you dismiss your animal form.
Did I not?
No, what does it look like for you when you do it?
Oh, it looks like basically so Florence is she's an ape. She's bent over, and the ape stands up, and then it looks like all of its hair falls off, and then a Florence kind of emerges from the momentarily naked ape. And then I want what? Let's see. I'm going to cast blazing bolt.
Right
Blazes.
on. So, yeah, you could use 2 actions to make 2 attacks with it. Oh no, it has to be different targets. So, select other variant and select the 1 action.
Oh, for God's sake! No, I'm using a hero point.
Alright.
I do not want to waste that magic. And let's do that again.
Hit.
Better.
There you go. Alright. Not bad damage. And it squeals and appears to take a little bit extra damage from that.
Oh, nice.
And you do have 1 action left. So I'll let you know if you move 1 step closer, then Lyra will get the flanking bonus, or you could do a recall knowledge to get some information, or you can do anything else that's 1 action. Alrighty.
Yeah,
I like how for some reason you grew super... Oh, why are you up by 5 feet?
Me?
No, it's saying Florence is 5 feet higher than the assassin vine, so it's making her token bigger for me.
Oh. She tall.
I guess.
She is 5 feet up.
I
She's
guess
bigger
that's
for me.
true. So it's going to whip out a vine at you and hit at you, Florence, and
Ew.
deals 12 damage with that as it wraps around you, and that end kind of does the whip crack. So it will also, if used after a strike, attempts to grapple using this body part, and so can instead use grab. Okay, so I've got to open basic action macros and try a grapple. But it's not good enough to get around. So it tries with a second one and misses, and then tries with a third one, but it will not be able to grapple you with it, even if it does hit, which it missed. This thing, I believe, is too stupid to. Yeah, this thing is definitely too stupid to move out of flanking. The statue was a +1 intelligence. This is a -5. So.
Okay. On that note, I'm gonna open up the same as always with my flurry of blows.
Alright.
And I'm gonna actually move into my tiger stance for my first action, actually.
Okay, sounds good.
So I'll do that. Apply effect.
Right
And
on.
then I will flurry of blows to... There's not something I can do here to cast it? No. Okay.
No.
Then I'm going to use my tiger claws at this guy.
Hit because it was flanked.
Nice. Damage on that.
Alrighty.
And then second one at map 4.
It appears to take extra damage from that as well.
Perfect.
And another hit. And oh man,
We getting some good damage in there.
you are. That puts it at that. Okay.
And
Slashing
then
with those claws, you're cutting off bits of the vine.
yeah, trying to get rid of the things that are attacking us. Third action. I guess I'll take one of these weak healing potions.
Okay.
Weak it is. And I accidentally targeted the vine for that. That's okay. And with that, I'll end my turn.
Alrighty. Florence, you're up. So, you know it appears to be weak to both fire and slashing. You saw that it took extra damage from both of those.
I gave myself slashing gust, but I don't know if it does slashing damage. Yes, it does. Haha!
Right on.
Lucky me. That was, well, that's
That was
very
a
fortuitous.
good choice, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. You slash your hand through the air, channeling miniature ripples of air from each finger to slice your enemy. That's cool. If you
Yeah.
have 2 hands free, you can target 2 creatures with the spell. Otherwise, you target 1. I guess I've got my staff in one hand, so go ahead and cast that.
I like that it's against AC as well, and you hit. Nice. It is not doing too well, and I like how this thing's blood is green.
Is it my
It's
blood
leaking.
green as well?
It is because of your creature type.
Okay, oh, that's the...
And you do have 1 action left, I believe. That was 2 action spell. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm cool.
Okay. Does it say anything about what it does if it is badly injured? Yes, it does. So, it uses its fantastic movement speed.
I'm going to use my attack of opportunity on it.
Go for it.
In that case. What's that? Stand still.
Yeah.
Creature within your reach uses a move action or leaves a square during a move action it's using.
So give me an attack of opportunity, a reactive strike.
Is that with my Tiger Claw?
Yeah, you've got your Tiger Claws out.
Okay.
Critical hit, so it does not move.
Critical hit.
The attack was a crit and the trigger was a move action. You disrupt that action. So it does get to move to... No, it doesn't.
No.
No, it doesn't.
It does not get to move.
Nope.
It's called Stand Still for a reason.
Yes. Okay. And encounter.
Oh. I like how now it's saying Lyra may use the standstill reaction.
Yeah.
Yes, I think I might.
So let's add...
I feel so bad that we fought that without John there.
Well, it happens. So it's 80 total. So let's add Mitch so that he gets it. And auto assign.
We expected it to be a social encounter, not a combat encounter.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
So
I guess that's why it's called the garden party this episode.
Yeah. So the shutter has remained open this entire time, and the long
Oh well,
fingernail...
if I'd known that, I would have aimed a fucking firebolt at the shutter.
the
Yeah, fucker!
The long
You can still time one
fingernailed
now.
hand comes out.
I can't because I already spent my firebolt.
Comes out again and says, "I'm impressed. Enter. We have much to discuss."
You bet your ass we have much to discuss. You fucking.
And it's
Better have some healing potions in there.
I should say so.
then that Lixel opens the door to let you guys in.
Oh, are these lootable?
I want to.
Yes. Let me. I've got to select them both.
I'm able to double click and see their stuff. I don't know if that matters.
What's the
are you?
what's the most expensive looking plant pot in this garden?
Walk into the castle with an entire pot.
All
No,
of them
I'm
are-
gonna push it
pushing
over. I'm gonna push it over.
You'd say any of the ones that are on pedestals are, yeah.
Yeah, as she walks past, Florence is gonna just shove it off.
All right. So yes, you can harvest those if you like before you come in.
Florence, the plant has some basic oil and vitriols. I don't know if you
Yeah,
need
give
those.
it to me. Where's
You got that? And then, what's this guy? Girl. I mean, we take it all, I think. What are basic materials used for?
That is for other crafting. So no one in the party has that kind of crafting unless someone dies and someone decides to be like an inventor. They would be able to use those. So let's see.
Can we sell it for money?
Likely.
Not too much. I think it's the same as your other ones.
Silver's
It's like one silver.
Not nothing, but
Not nothing,
Yeah.
but it's yeah. So, you guys come over to meet. That would have been next to no time. So, Nott's not there, of course. John and Mitch have not arrived yet. It is just Florence and Lyra meeting this guy.
I start this off by saying, what the fuck was that all about?
You've got some explaining to do.
Says, it was an audition. Lixel said you looked capable, and unlike my previous butler, she actually has an eye for talent. The last butler chose someone who died to that assassin vine immediately. So,
embarrassing, honestly. But
it was.
In the future, perhaps you could at least give a heads up. We have friends on the way as well that could have been tested.
He says, well, that's good to know, but what sort of an audition would it be, this type of audition be, if you knew that it was coming?
Fair enough.
Possibly a fair one?
A rehearsed one, perhaps. I mean, depends what kind of audition you're hoping for. I didn't realize we were the ones auditioning when we were coming to seek your help. What is it that you had in mind that we're auditioning for?
So I'm going to give you a quick description of the area that you're led into on the upper floor. He is his high collar tunic is pinned with a large diamond. He's standing near a fireplace, and above him is a large portrait of a hideous but elegant woman. Lyra, roll me Haglor. This woman has long curling horns, black hair woven into an elaborate braid, and a gleaming diamond ring on her bony finger. With that, you know that she is a night hag. He says, I'm not in the habit of wishing visitors a good day. Typically, if they're quick, I eat them as long as they're not in the employ of someone. But in your case, I will make an exception. I, as you know, am Tobias Highridge. I represent the Tax Collectors Union in Salashore. But more importantly, I want something, as you say, that you can help me with. You are going to deliver that for me.
And
what will that mysterious package be?
He, as vampires are wont to do, he kind of smiles, smirks, and doesn't exactly answer your question while going into an answer. He gestures to the painting and says, "Do you see this painting above me? This was my wife, Nepethne."
That's
gorgeous.
The night hag?
Yes. Gorgeous, was she not? She was a member of a coven, along with Sani, Bride of the Sea, the Graveclaw Coven. But Sani betrayed her many years ago and murdered my wife in her submerged lair. I think of Nepethne every day as I rest, and I miss her every night as I hunt.
Have I ever heard of Nepethne?
Thinking on it, you have not. You have heard the name, but in passing. Outside of when I believe that the innkeeper told you about a tiny bit about it, but yeah, you did not know she was a hag until now.
But
And now
like, I
that-
didn't. Did I hear about it from like Tavia or anything?
Yeah. Now,
Okay. Yeah.
now that the names come up again, and you see that it's a hag, you're like, I remember that. She mentioned it in passing that one time that you saw Sani and Decrosia, the one time in her cottage, but that was once over like one dinner decade ago. So yeah, and Nepethna was not there. He says, I want you to bring me my beloved's ring, her heartstone, which I gave to her at our wedding. I believe you will find it in Sani's underwater lair. Sani kept my wife's corpse, though I don't know why. Perhaps some misplaced sense of obligation to the coven.
Would I know why they kept the corpse? Would I know any ritual that might be related?
Would be... That would be another hag lore, much harder one.
Sure.
Okay. You're not sure. You do know that hags aren't usually the sentimental type, so it doesn't quite
Probably
make
some
sense.
ritual.
Yeah.
I would say that, like, honestly, if she kept your wife's body, there's probably a reason for it. They're not the kind to just do things sporadically.
I see you know some things about their kind.
I sort of unveil my claws and just say a thing or two, perhaps.
Well, that is good to know.
We are in alignment of what we desire. I mean, you're simply asking for a ring. We're here for a head.
Well, as you say, we are in alignment.
Is there any help you can offer aside from
Yeah, this seems to be a fairly one-sided
yeah.
deal at the moment.
He fingers a necklace that you can just barely see and says, I can offer you a reward.
But no assistance.
No assistance. As a member of the Tax Collectors Union, I cannot be seen to be interfering with a higher up of a particular town. It would reflect poorly on me. But hirelings, why? You're just adventurers doing what adventurers do, and should you find some treasure that happens to only be valuable to me and nobody else in the world, then you brought it to me to sell it.
Well, assistance doesn't have to be your physical presence. Do you have any information we could use? Perhaps you could replace a few potions we used back there?
He kind of grins and says, those are illegal.
I mean, I think thievery is illegal too. Murder? Are we really going to go into these semantics?
Says, I'm not in the habit of keeping them, but I can send word to. Hold on, I need to find the name of the shop. I can send word to Brood to open up his special. Open up his special area to you, and perhaps to give you somewhat of a discount on those items.
Sounds a bit like you're proposing to compensate us in the form of coupons.
Says those items are quite expensive for you, Quick, and coupons are quite valuable. As I said, I do not have any on my person.
Are vampires negative healing, or are
Yeah.
they positive healing? Yeah, I
Yeah,
figured.
they're undead.
Yeah. I mean, we'll take what help we can get. How about on the information front? Do you think there's any better way to kill a sea hag than in her lair? Is there any way we could lure her out?
He says, sorry, my brain is not working. He says the only way to her lair that I know of is by boat and dropping down. I have never been there myself. I can tell you that from what Nepethne told me many years ago before she was killed, there are... Well, Sonny keeps some undead servants as
guards.
Yes, guards patrolling the area. And then Lixel whispers in his ear and he says, and I am told that you showed some interest in Urgathoa.
I show him the tattoo on my hand of the symbol of Urgathoa.
Just says I would then make sure to brandish that symbol in the main chamber of worship. There are creatures there that Sani and her minions steer clear of. But that may be, well, they may be friendlier to you than to her.
There's something that don't quite sit right with me. You said that Sani kept your wife's body.
Yes.
So how is it you know that Sani actually is the one who done her in?
Because she went to visit Sani on Sani's request. And then did not return.
You're asking for her ring back. I assume you'd want the body back if possible as well.
If possible, but I doubt it will be easy. It's been long enough, she probably has deteriorated.
Well, again, she kept her for a reason.
Yes.
It's possible. Who knows what's going on? Maybe not even dead. Maybe just captured.
Perhaps. If she is imprisoned, please free her.
Is there anything we can tell Nepeta?
I really want to ask if they have like a good relationship. Maybe
what,
I think I've been listening
Tobias
to
and
that song
Nepeta?
"Labor" a bit too much lately.
She ran off with another hag. Should we see Nepeta? Should she, on the off chance, not be dead? Is there anything we can tell her to assure our alliance, to let her know that we're here to help her?
You can tell her that. You can tell her that her honey buns misses her.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
Lixel tries to hide a laugh as well.
We'll do our best to return her. You mentioned you don't keep healing potions. What about underwater breathing, swimming, whatnot potions?
Unfortunately, I do not require that as either. Myself and Lixel, I don't have anyone else here. No quick work for me.
You can swim underwater just fine?
I don't tend to go underwater very often.
Varsity in high school? Or in Geb University?
Says I mainly hunt the quick that are on the surface.
Okay. Well, we appreciate what help you have given, and we'll do our best.
Okay.
And as you've seen, our best is pretty damn good.
Alright. It definitely was.
If a bone man and a short man show up, tell them we've already met with you guys. And send them back.
Lixel says, alright, I will.
Presumably we'll bump into them on the way, but just in case.
Just in case.
Alright. Any other questions you have for him?
I forget, was there something related to the tax collectors? Like, we had something with the tax collectors back in Great Urge, but I don't think that extends to here.
So it does extend to your reputation with them. You lost some reputation with them.
Oh, these are the ones that we lost reputation. Oh, I don't bring that up. What was it, the Carpenters Guild we gained reputation with?
The Builders League you gained, and then the tax collectors you lost.
Well, ignore that. Or, I mean, I guess we could use this to regain some of that if we care, but Lyra doesn't care about that. So. I don't know if Florence does.
Lawrence doesn't know about that.
No. I mean, Lyra doesn't know about it either.
Yeah. Was Florence not at that banquet?
No.
Oh. Okay. That
Florence was I think actually...
Came in the session after that, I think.
Yeah, 1 or 2 sessions after.
Never mind then.
Alright.
Carry on. I don't think there's anything else. I know you're not here, Mr. Dirt, but do you think there's anything else we need to ask this guy?
No, not off the top of my head.
That Lyra would have thought of.
Okay. So, you guys head out, and you do run into the others on your way. You meet them about halfway. They're 15 minutes up the way to the cliff, and you meet them.
What the hell are you guys doing so late? thought you
The
were
hell
gonna
happened
push
to you
through to
guys?
the front. Oh, it's been a. We met a statue and a stupid plant. What kind of plant was that, Florence? You seem to know plants.
Bastard plant.
Ah, I hate those bastard plants.
I mean, the taxman could have been that hard on you.
Well,
Do you
apparently
still
we
have
were
all your money?
Ah,
I check my pockets. Do I still have all my money?
You do, yeah.
I do.
Aside from the money that you have to spend to buy more healing potions.
I do, but I won't.
You do have a small writ that is going to give you 75% off of the elixirs of life and the healing potions.
But not the swimming potions?
nice.
Not the swimming. The swimming potions are already on sale for 10% off.
Right. How'd it go?
Remind me, does Lyra do what kind of healing does Lyra have?
I'm positive healing, so don't hit me with harm, please.
Yeah.
I never would.
I mean, you could always prepare heal as well. At any
Yeah,
rate.
that's what I was. That's what I was thinking. It might come in handy. But
Yeah.
did I already give you my the?
Elixirs that you made, yes.
Yeah, I got a bunch of elixirs. I was chugging them during that
Okay, good.
fight. Remind me, how long... So, I bandaged my wounds before we went to the thing. I can do it again now, I
You
assume?
can, because it's been...
Before having left the castle?
Yeah.
Okay, and then maybe again when we get back to wherever...
You are immune for an hour, so, yeah.
Where can I find that again? I'm gonna do a couple of those natural medicines on myself.
Alrighty. And, he's going to Mitch over this time. Oh.
I can do it twice, right? Like once when we were at the
no.
castle, and then once.
Yeah, when you're back at the place. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh damn, Florence, critical success on yourself.
So how'd it go with the fishmonger?
Well, we're gonna need that book that we found from the other hag, and we're gonna use fucking tariffs against the hag, because he's not gonna help us unless we can prove something to him. And honestly, I think he's more money hungry than the tax collectors are.
When you say you're going to use the book, I left the book with Mitch.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't.
I'm like,
I say that. I say that.
I'm going to deadpan look at Mitch and make it like,
If he could raise an eyebrow, he would.
In the middle of the intense. Oh, go ahead. You go ahead.
If Florence looks at Lyra and like, okay,
she's
hold on,
trying to hide has a shit-eating grin on. Lyra does.
So Florence is gonna look at you, look down like she's disappointed, and then look up and give you a big smile and a high five.
And as things are getting a bit weird between Mitch and John, I put my hand on his shoulder and I hand him the book.
Oh my god.
My apologies for rushing off when I did. I was getting impatient.
You wouldn't have known what we needed.
Yeah. Well, back to the back to the fishmonger then.
Yeah, at least we can get in quickly, and I'll show them the note.
Okay.
Perfect.
Do you want to do that now, or do you want to do that next game?
I think we call it because.
Yeah, it's 9.
I don't want to be up till 5 a.m. again.
Exactly. Yeah.
Am I good to heal myself one more time before I forget next session? The second
yes.
time? Cool.
Yeah, go for it. Unless you guys do something really stupid, you shouldn't need to fight the tax collector. Or the not the tax collector, the
Oh, well, how long does it take? I thought the walk was an hour anyway.
The walk was about half an hour.
Oh, okay. I won't do it yet then.
Okay.
Because we're not going to be there yet. I'll try and the tax collector to do it.
Lyra, do you still need any healing?
Yeah, I'm about half.
So,
all right, I've got Lyra. I've got some good news for you. I just remembered something, and Florence is gonna get out these fancy gloves.
Yeah.
So, with treat wounds, you are immune for an hour after it has been used.
So okay, then now explain this to me. Activate Healer's Touch.
So let me take a look at that.
Frequency once per day. Effect: you can soothe the wounds of a willing, living adjacent creature, restoring.
Yeah. I thought it was giving you a bonus to the healing from treat wounds, but it's not. So you can use that. Yeah.
All right. Oh, I need to target you, don't I?
Yes. If you target me, you can hit the gear to change.
Is it a gear for you guys? It looks like an
like
arrow
a
in a target. Yeah.
Yeah. I forgot what it looked like.
There
Do I click apply healing?
Yep.
Okay. Thank you.
Not a problem.
Alrighty.
Hey, I used stuff in my inventory.
Oh man. At least you guys are using stuff. Our last game, our last campaign, you guys had stuff from like first level that you didn't use. They were hoarders of all of their consumables.
Yeah, well, I still got this note that I was supposed to that I was supposed to deliver for as a side quest for some extra XP to get from level 0 to level 1. I've still got this note. I never did deliver it.
Yeah.
All right, so we are gonna call it there. It is Rin Vixen is not streaming today, so I can't raid her. Jesse Cox, who I wouldn't raid anyway because he's usually got like 1,000 people in, so he won't notice a raid of like 2 or 3 viewers. So we're not going to bother with that. But he's not, anyways. So we're just going to end the stream tonight, and wish you guys a good week, and we'll see you next week.